end really quickly as you guys are questioning the validity. Well, why would she drop them like this? Why would she? Because if you watch how they drop, different cards take on different velocities. It's like, see how that jumped out of the way? To me, I read all the movements as something too. If you have a card that falls on the ground, it means something, you know? So I have a lot of different readings of it. I don't think that you guys could. I think that people that play with tarot would get it innately, and they might have different meanings for it. But why would I sit there and do this? Funny, because the same card just fell, you know. Because to me, velocity means something in how the card, and if it flips over, then it's like a whole other thing. So that's why I do it like that. But it's not to say, you know, when I don't have table space and I want to sit there and really, instead of, this is like me, I'm so used to the cards now that this is me just super fast freehanding it. Okay, if you look at the tarot readers on the channel, when they shuffle, it's insane. But they're saying it like shuffling like that. I don't even need to do it because I'm going to ask a different question in another second. The only time that I shuffle is when I think that the cards are falling in a similar way that they just did, that they need to be shuffled. But generally, it's a non-issue. Now, if I do have a table space, I will lay out usually just a classic Celtic cross. But it just depends on the question. For example, if I wanted to see what a dynamic would look like between two people, or what's binding me to another, I have no idea if this is how other people do it, but it's how I do it. I would do two joining circles, you know, like the Olympics. What is that? 3, but joining circles, 2 joining circles. It just depends on what your question is. You know, normally when I was reading for people on the street in the past, which I no longer do because you turned it into a thing, I would say it depended on the question. You know, if they just wanted to get a real quick view, I might just say pick a card. And that's what I used to do in the mornings. I'd pick a card. I didn't used to sit here and flip like this, you guys. I didn't have anything to spy on. Like, that was that immediate. So I would just pick a card for the day. Maybe perhaps you have footage, and stick it on the mirror and then think about it for the day. Okay? Again, I don't do future. I'm not saying that it doesn't work to do the future. I'm just saying, for me, considering that, I'll tell you the truth about why I don't do future things is, I'm not saying it's not valid. I'm just saying, for me, I don't do it because I don't want to do a self-fulfilling prophecy. And you can say this is crazy all you want, and that's fine, but I knew I was going to have my kid at the age that I did, and with a lot of details that ended up coming to fruition since I was 14 years old. Yes, I did. And it didn't happen. You know, I didn't see that he would die. And so for me, it's actually like sort of a painful reason that I don't do the future anymore. It's not that I don't believe in it. Again, a psychic predicted the majority of this for me about 9 years ago now. But it's not that I don't believe that people can do that or things can do that. It's just to say that I think that anything is possible. I don't think there is one written script. I think that because if there was, your reaction wouldn't matter. Then I could just sit on the sidewalk for 9 days straight and it would make no difference. Clearly that's not the case. So to me, I don't want to put too much stock in a predictive future because I still want to have self-ownership. I don't want to make promises to others that I can't keep. And I just don't do the future for that personal reason. Now, when I do, because there are certain alignments or ways that I'll sit there and lay it out for people, because they won't see what I see. I can do this for them and they won't believe what just happened. So I sit there and I pretend that I don't know what it's already saying. And the majority of the time it's saying that you're stinging me. But I pretend I don't know that, and I read you what it would say if it wasn't saying that. And I sit there and I do that so that you have imagery to sit there and look at. I don't need to do that. I can just flip it and tell you. I can seriously tell you this quickly what it says. That fucking quickly. Okay, so you get it? So, yeah, so just to go into some of that about you're like, well, why isn't she doing spreads, or how come this and that and why that deck and why, I chose the Rider-Waite. Actually, I didn't choose the Rider-Waite. I already had the Rider-Waite. Someone gave it to me, and I didn't actually choose the new Vision. It was given to me, but I liked both of them because they feel very positive, and the new Vision deck is basically all the imagery reversed. And it's funny now because, and then you're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But this is what witches do, dude. Let's talk for a second. I want to go into witchcraft. Let's make a new tape.